Hello and welcome to this video. So in this video, we're going to have a beginner workout for men who are just starting the gym. If you want to go to the gym but you have no idea what to do, this workout is going to be perfect for you. What it's going to do is it's going to give you a nice big chest, big arms, big shoulders, and as well as that, a nice lean toned stomach when you pair it with the correct diet. So if that sounds like something that you would like to achieve, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because that's exactly what I get all my clients and all my viewers from watching these videos. So now that we've covered the basics of what this workout is going to do, right, I know exactly where you're at right now. You're looking at other guys and you're thinking, well, I wish I was built like them. Maybe you have a bit of a stomach right now, maybe you've got skinny arms, you're either maybe too skinny, maybe you're too fat, or maybe you're skinny fat. Whatever it may be, right, odds are what you're aiming to get is that nice lean chisel physique. Now, before we go get these muscles, the physique that you're wanting, what you need to do is basically get comfortable in the gym and build that foundation that you can then go and build a ton of muscle off. So what this workout is going to be is basically covering the basics so you can get really comfortable with them, good with the form, and then therefore start stacking on the weight and packing on that lean muscle. Oh yeah, one more thing just before we go and start out the workout. If you like this video, screenshot it and send it to me. I'm going to send you a little free diet goodie that's going to be the perfect place for you to get started on your diet and getting shredded. So exercise number one is going to be a dumbbell bench press, and this is going to be predominantly targeting your chest muscles, but it will work a little bit of shoulders and triceps as well. Now with this, the main tip that I would say to make sure your form is correct is think about keeping your chest high when you're doing the movement. It's very easy for you to let your chest collapse in and your shoulders push forward, and it puts all the strain onto your shoulders, aka your deltoids, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to get to focus an 8 to 15 rep range. We're going to do this with pretty much every exercise, because right now you don't need to focus on going heavy, you need to focus on getting the form correct first, and then we can think about going into the heavier rep ranges. So what I'll do is I'll just walk you through the form as I'm going through the exercise itself. Now make sure when you're picking these up, you're not hurting your back. It's going to be really easy to do that. Squat down, grab them, and press up the weight with your legs. Start with the weights on your knees, and think about taking them back, and then pressing straight up from here. So from this position, you can see my shoulders are high up on the bench. I want to think about letting them fall back. Keep my chest up nice and high, coming down nice and slow, and then pressing up from there. So when we're doing this, we don't want our elbows to go super wide, as you can see right now. We want to think about tucking them into our body a little bit, and pressing up. And this is going to take a lot of strain off the shoulder. You're deep into that stretch, and it's going to allow you to hit your chest that a little bit more as well. Breathing out on the way up, breathing in on the way down. Simple enough, and then when you're coming up, you can either sit up with these, just drop them down to the side. So this exercise is going to be a barbell overhead press, and this is going to be working your shoulders. Now with this, right, you're obviously lifting a heavy weight over your head. It's important that you're under control while you're doing this. Don't jump up to a stupid weight and try and impress somebody, ego lift or whatever, because the position you get the bar into, it's going to be a very easy position to go and hurt yourself from. So being careful, building up gradually with this one as well. So I'll just show you the form as we're walking through it. So you want to walk up to the bar, make sure you're in the middle, you've got to grab the bar just outside shoulder width apart. Then what you're going to do is you're going to squat down until this comes to your collarbone and your elbows and wrists are under the bar. You've got to squat the weight out, bring your feet together about hip width apart, slight bend at the knees. I'm going to step back a tiny bit so I don't hit that. You're going to press this up and then over your head. Make sure your head pokes through at the top. It should be a straight line all the way down from your hands right down to your ankles. Coming down to just under your chin, pressing up. As I was doing that there, I was a little bit tight to this and hit the bar a little bit. So just be careful when you're stepping back, you've got plenty of room above your head. And make sure as well, when you're pressing the bar, keep it tight to your body as you're pressing up and over your head. Don't press it out in front of you, because it's going to put you basically out of balance while you're doing that one. So the following exercise is going to be a seated row. Now we're going to do a cable seated row, because right now basically a barbell row would be better for you, but odds are the form is going to be too difficult for you to go and try and perfect right now. So we're going to start off with the seated row, and then when your form gets better, we'll move you on to a barbell row. Now this is going to basically hit all your back muscles, right? When you're doing this, the kind of main form tip that I would say is, I'll just show you as we're going through it, right? I'm going to move down the weight to demonstrate. I'm not weak, I'm just trying to demonstrate properly. So you're going to put one foot on this, and you're going to use your leg, swap legs. You're going to use your leg to lift this weight off you, so you're going to press it back with a leg, fall into that seat. Both feet are going to be sitting there on the pads. You're going to be sitting up nice and tall. You're going to be thinking about pulling this in towards your belly button. So down low, we're pulling it, elbows tight to the body. We're not pulling it away up here. We're pulling it down, low, elbows tight to the body. Make sure that it comes all the way in until it touches your stomach. Let it come all the way forward, breathing in, and then breathe out. Another tip for this is keep your chest up nice and high as you're doing it. And as always, go nice, slow and controlled. So the following exercise is going to be a lat pull down, but we're going to do it with a close grip. Right now, as a beginner, you don't need to worry about wide grip. That's going to develop more of your upper back. Right now, the biggest difference maker on your back is going to be your lats. The biggest muscle group on your back, and they're going to start giving you that kind of V shape. So you're going to make sure you get a close grip handle. You get them pretty much anywhere. Use the same handle you use for your seated row as well. And with this, think about staying up nice and tall and drive your elbows down to the side of your body. Keeping the elbows tight to the body as well. And you want to bring down the bar to roughly about chin height where you're doing this. Make sure you lock your legs in as well. So we're coming in nice and close, up tall, driving the elbows down, controlling it up, breathing in, breathing out, controlling it up, breathing in, driving down. And just think about driving down with the elbows, and that's how you're going to get the most lat engagement through this full movement. We've actually done the 4 main movements to basically build your upper body, okay? We have a horizontal push, which is your dumbbell bench press. We've got a horizontal pull, which is going to be your seated row. We then have a vertical push, which is your overhead press, and then we have a vertical pull, which was your lat pull down. Now realistically, all you need to do is these 4 movements to go and get started, right? But I know you want to get bigger arms, right? And I wouldn't usually say go and train arms. When I was PTing people, I would tell them don't train arms to start with, build up the main upper body muscles. But I know every guy wants to go and train arms. So just hit these 2 arm exercises at the end of your workout, and then from there you'll be good to go, okay? So this one we're going to start with triceps, and the reason we want to start with triceps is because they're actually the biggest portion of your arm. So to get bigger arms quicker, you want to get big triceps because you'll just blow them up massively. Like I train my triceps well more than I train my biceps, and I guess my arms are kind of big. So we're going to do this single arm. What you want to do is get a cable, put it up nice and high, stand in nice and tight to it, keep your elbow locked in tight to your body. Oh, by the way, this is called a single arm tricep rope extension. And then what you're going to, this is called a single arm tricep extension. What you're going to do is lock your elbow in tight to your body. Now try not move this part of your arm. And all we're going to do is straighten from the elbow, squeeze, control that up, nice and slow, and then back down. Breathing in as we come up, breathing out as we extend. It's really important when you're doing this, you keep your elbow tight, you're not swinging, walking about. Otherwise, you've got to put it onto other muscle groups. So it's just think about bending at the elbow and nothing else. So the last exercise we're going to do for this workout is going to be bicep curls. And I never mentioned this with your tricep rope extensions. 3 sets, pretty much every exercise, 3 sets all the way through, 8 to 15 reps. That's how you're going to get the best form, getting more reps in right now. So with your biceps, we're basically just going to hit a bicep barbell curl. Really simple to go do. This obviously targets your biceps. So you're going to get a bar. You want to stand up nice and tall with it. What I want you to do is think about locking your elbows in and try and keep your elbows in the same place. Don't let them come back. Don't let them come too far forward as well. You've got to stand up nice and tall. Think about keeping your chest up nice and high through the full movement. Locking the elbows in and bringing it up. And then controlling it down nice and slow. Breathing out. And make sure you're coming all the way down to the bottom here till your arms are straight. And then bringing it up to make sure you get the full development from this exercise. So that brings us to the end, to the beginner workout. Now this is the very first step you should be doing if you're going into the gym and you're a guy wanting to go and build muscle. Now if you think this workout may be a bit too easy for you, check out this workout I've got linked up here, which is the beginner bodybuilding workout. It's got a bit more exercise involved, it's going to take a little bit more out of you. But if you're somebody who is just new to the gym, try out this workout, do it twice a week, hit it for a month, and then after that, drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll give you your next steps to go follow. Thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe and like this video.